Hi, this is Tamara from mooglyblog.com for Lion Brand Yarn. In this video, I'm going to be demonstrating how to make the magic circle. Occasionally, this is referred to as the magic ring, but usually it's just called the magic circle. I'll be using Lion Brand's Vanna's Choice, and of course, a hook sized appropriately for the yarn. You can use any yarn and any hook size to use this technique though, so let's get to it. Alright, so let's make our magic circle. I'm going to take the working end of the yarn and my non-hook hand and wrap it around my first finger twice towards me. Once and twice. You can see the end of the yarn is facing me and the skein end is behind my finger. Then, using my other fingers to secure the ends of the yarn, I'll do that a little closer, I put my hook under both loops that are on my finger, and again, holding onto those ends with that hand, I'm going to pull that loop under the first loop, and then I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to make the chains that will begin my first row. Now, what you make in the first row depends on what your pattern calls for. It could be double crochets, it could be single crochets, it could be any stitch that's required for your pattern. But if it was double crochets, I would yarn over, go under both loops, and start crocheting my stitches like so. You can see I move my hand back and forth so that I'm able to yarn over while keeping the magic circle around my finger, and that every time I make a stitch, whether it's a double crochet or a single crochet or any stitch at all in the magic circle, I'm going under both of those loops that are wrapped around my finger. Now, after I've got a few stitches done, I can go ahead and pull my finger out, but I still want to work around both of those loops as I crochet. I've been making double crochets, but like I say, it doesn't matter what actual stitch you're making. Here's a half double crochet, here's a single crochet. The point is to go around both of those strands of yarn. Now, once you've worked your entire first round, it should be enough that you're probably going to be able to join or come close to it, but it depends on the pattern. Sometimes you use a magic circle to begin a pattern that begins with a half circle. So however many stitches your pattern calls for you to make in your magic circle, when you're done with those, then it's time to close up the ring. This is where you take that working end again, and once you've got all your stitches in there, again, you don't want to do this until after you've got your stitches in. Then it's time to pull on that end, secure your stitches in your other hand, your hook hand, so that they stay stable, and then use your non-hook hand to pull on that ring. And you can see that tightened it right up. And there you have it. And from there, of course, you could join if you're working in the round or start working back and forth in rows, but that is how you make the magic circle. Thanks so much for watching.